Don't rebrand, just be yourself. All over my socials, I'm seeing people rebrand themselves or people telling people to rebrand themselves. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't hate this advice, but this advice is not for everyone. And the reason why I don't love this advice for everyone is because people are just simply focusing on the wrong thing. Although rebranding yourself does have the right intention, it also can waste a lot of people's time. The reality of the situation is most people actually don't need to rebrand themselves. They simply just need to reconnect with who they actually are. Rebranding sounds attractive. It sounds like a fresh start. It tricks you into thinking you're doing the deep work, when in reality, you're just rearranging things on the surface. So, if you've tried to rebrand yourself over and over again and it hasn't worked, try this instead. Don't rebrand, just be yourself. Yep, that's it. That's all I have for you. Okay, I'm joking. Let me explain. It sounds so simple, but it can be difficult. But in my experience, the most simple things are often the best approach. Rebranding yourself often means that you need to do a complete overhaul. And yes, sometimes change is necessary. Sometimes you need to change your work habits, your lifestyle, your environment, your social circle. But the biggest mistake is we try to change all these things before we even truly understand who we are. And the matter of the fact is, you can't redesign what you don't understand. For years, I've been continuously rebranding myself before rebranding was even a thing. I changed how I dress, I changed how I worked, I changed how I spoke. I also changed who I surrounded myself with. All because this is what I thought I needed to do to be successful, to be respected, to be admired, to be accepted. But none of those versions were me. And therefore, no matter how often I rebranded, how hard I tried, it never worked out because it just wasn't me. Only when I stopped trying to be someone else and really leaned into who I was, only then everything started to make sense and fall into place. I realized I was failing not because I was not rebranding enough. I was failing because I was building a life around something that wasn't me. When you stop trying to be the person you think you should be, you finally make space for the person that you truly are. And that's where your confidence comes from. Your alignment, your clarity, your momentum, your attractiveness, your power, not from a rebrand, but from the truth. So before you change who you are, ask yourself this: who am I really? And what would happen if I finally allowed myself to be that person? That's the shift. That's the real transformation. That's the version of you that no rebrand can manufacture. Be yourself, not the edited version, not the marketed version, not the rebranded version, the real one. That's the one that the world needs and that you need. So don't rebrand yourself, just be yourself.